From a Railway Carriage poem written by Robert Louis Stevenson. We'll see the question answers from textbook, the comprehension part and other things. And here we go. Answer the following questions. What are some of the things that can be seen from the train window? Some of the things that can be seen from the train window are bridges, houses, hedges, ditches, meadows, horses, cattle, plain, hills, painted stations, child gathering brambles, a tramp, green grass, etc. Are the stations really whistling by? No, the stations are not whistling by. Actually, it is the train that is going by them whistling. What does the tram means? A tram means a person who has no home or job and who moves from place to place. What does brambles mean? Brambles means a wild bush that has black or red berries. Next, these questions are more difficult. Discuss them first. Now number E. How does the poet make us feel as if we are really traveling in a train? Clue. Read the poem and clap steadily. The poem has a fast rhythm. It goes on clap, 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 just like a train. Next question, moving on. What are the sights seen from a train in India? Make a list, then compare your list with those of others. The sights are more similar to those which are seen in the poem itself. Heading towards the answer. The sights seen from a train in India are trees, meadows, houses, people, carts, rivers, animals, birds, hills, stations, ditches, etc. Now, next, question number 2. Answer the following questions about this line from the poem. Lumping along with man and load. Number A. What is lumping along? Answer. A cart is lumping along. Now next B. Why is it lumping? What does the word lumping tell us? It is lumping because it is carrying heavy load. The word lumping means to walk with heavy steps. Next, where is this scene from? This scene is from the window of a train. Next, what is the similarity between this scene and all the others described in the poem? All the scenes are similar to each other as they are moving very fast. This is the answer. All the scenes are similar to each other as they are moving very fast. Heading towards next, working with words. Make a list of all the words in the poem that describes movement. Now for this, we'll see the poem itself. Faster, charging along, whistle by, clambers, scrambles, lumping, run, fly, etc. Make another list of words that describe the sound. The word which describes the sound from the poem is the word whistle. Whistle is the only word that describes the sound. Write out the full forms of the following abbreviations and use them in the sentences of your own. First is MRS. MRS is the short form of Mrs. Mrs. Rathod is the headmistress of that school. Next, West. Next is W, which means west. West. The sun sets in the west. W stands for west. The sun sets in the west. Next is Mr. MR stands for Mr. Mr. Rao is going to watch a movie. Next is S. S means south. The birds migrate from the south. Next is N. North. Sheila's house is to the north of my house. Next is BC. B.C. BC means before Christ. Rome was founded in 753 BC. kg. Kilogram. He bought 3 kgs of sugar. AD. AD means Anno Domini, after the birth of Christ. The Roman Empire was divided in the 4th century AD. In. It means inch. He is 5 feet and 2 inches tall. E. East. The sun rises in the east. M means meter. This cloth is 2 meters long. Fourth, see if you can fill in the blanks in the following. The first one has been done for you. We have to make the words. Come on. A. England, English. This is the adjective form. Hence we have to convert these words. Spain, Spanish. Australia, Australian. Iraq, Iraqi. China, Chinese. Pakistan, Pakistani. Germany, German. India, Indian. Burma, Burmese. France, French. Italy, Italian. Japan, Japanese. Africa, African. America, American. Moving on, question number 5. Write the singular of these nouns. The first one has been done for you. A. The answer done is leaf. Leaf. The word form is leaves. Now we have to write answers. We'll see halves, halves. Shelf, shelves. Calf, calves. Wolf, wolves. Child, children. Live, lives. Woman, women. Here, next, number 6. Here is a sentence with all the letters of the alphabet in it. Copy it into your notebook. Write beautifully. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Now heading towards the grammar session again. Learning about language pronouns. Underline all the pronouns in the following sentences about Joan of Arc. She lived in France many years ago. Pronoun is she. One day another country attacked her beloved France. Her. Pronoun is her. The soldiers came and burnt its villages. Pronoun is its. John met the general. She asked him for a horse. Him. And she are the pronoun. Then she rode it into the battle. She and it are the pronouns. She beat the army which was attacking them. She and them are the pronoun. Unfortunately, many people did not like her. Her is the pronoun. They thought she was a witch. They and she. are the pronoun. Adverbs. Underline all the adverbs in the following sentences. Lakshmi walked slowly down the street towards the river. Slowly is the adverb. She put her feet into the swiftly running water. Swiftly is the adverb. Oh, she said aloud. It's very cold. Aloud is the adverb. Suddenly she heard someone shouting loudly down the river. Suddenly and loudly are the adverbs. She ran quickly along the bank. Quickly is the adverb. Prepositions. Put in suitable prepositions in the blanks in the following sentences. It was very cold and Maya was asleep dash the bed. In bed. Suddenly she heard a song dash the room dash hers. Suddenly she heard a song in the room below hers. In and below are the prepositions which are added. She jumped dash bed and ran dash the stairs. She jumped off the bed and ran down the stairs. Dash the corner of the room was a huge snake. In the corner of the room was a huge snake. The snake turned and hissed at her. She picked up a stick and threw it at the snake. Up and at. Now next, listen to the poem carefully, then say the poem aloud with a steady rhythm like that of a train rattling along the tracks. Stress the sounds on the parts of the words in bold. Clap to keep the rhythm. Example, here is a child who clambers and scrambles all by himself and gathering brambles. Can you read the poem aloud with others in your class? Do not race ahead but keep a steady rhythm together. Next is a composition part. Try to write a poem with lots of movements in it. You have to write it on your own. And thank you for seeing my video. Thank you.